If you watch this video till the end, you will be the master of crafting openings, introductions for sales pages or emails. You will be the master at crafting openings or introductions for sales pages that grab attention like crazy. Okay, for now, let's go. I'm gonna disclose you a sales page that was written by Gary Halbert, who is one of the best copywriters who has ever walked on this little rock called Earth. Gary Halbert made an enormous contribution to this copywriting industry. So for now, we are studying. I'm going to disclose to you a sales page that became a control, which used this introduction style that grabs attention like crazy. Okay, here is this sales page. Let's have a look at the headline of this sales page. Free book by 57-year-old swimsuit model reveals a top secret way to lose weight extremely fast. Okay, let's have a look at the introduction that I want you to steal from this video. People normally don't share what makes them successful. So in this video, I'm leaking to you this style that you can implement to grab your prospect's attention. I'm leaking to you this introduction writing style that grabs attention like crazy. Okay, this is the sales letter that was written by Gary Halbert. Let's have a look at the introduction of this sales page. This sales letter became a control. So if a sales letter became a control, which means that it converted, it brought a good return on investment. It brought a mouth-watering returns on investment. Okay, here's the introduction of this sales letter that grabs attention like crazy. If you'd like to lose weight for real and do it extremely fast, up to 10 pounds of fat and fluid in 2 days, then up to 1 pound a day until you reach your goal. This is going to be the most exciting message you will ever read. Here is why. So I want you to notice a pattern here. Here is another sales letter that was written by Gary Halbert. It also became a control. Okay, so we are not studying here something that we don't know. We are not taking a guess. We are studying something that has been proven to convert. We are betting on the horse that has already won the race for numerous times. Okay, here is the introduction. Okay, here's the headline of this sales letter: the amazing health secret of the oldest person in the world. Okay, let us have a look now at the introduction. If you are interested in living a very long life and staying young and healthy, this will be the most important message you will ever read. Here's why. Can you spot the pattern between this introduction as well as this one? If you would like to lose weight for real and so on, this is going to be the most exciting message you'll ever read. Here's why. Can you spot the pattern? Okay, let me disclose to you the third sales letter, but this one was written by Frank Ken, who's also one of the best marketers, best copywriters here on the internet. Okay, let's have a look at the headline of this sales letter. Would you like me to hand you a $30 million profit blueprint for free? Let's have a look at the introduction. If you want to exponentially grow your revenues in the fastest time possible, this is the most important letter you will ever read. Here's why. Can you spot the pattern here? Of course, I assume you do. So I've created you a template for writing this attention-grabbing opening or introduction that grabs attention like crazy. Okay, here's the template that I've created for you. Here's how you start your introduction of any product that you are selling in your sales letter. If you would like to blank then this is going to be the most exciting message you'll ever read. Here is why. So let's assume maybe you are selling an ebook that teaches people on how to build a massive social media following and make over 6 figures per month with that massive following. So how would your introduction sound like? Here's what you would say. If you would like to build a massive social media following and make over 6 figures per month with it, then this is going to be the most exciting message you will ever read. Here is why. I'm going to explain towards the end of this video about this here is why and what to say after saying here is why. But for now, I would like you to focus on this blank. What do you feel in this blank? So in this blank, you feel what you promised in your headline. You see, for example, let's go back. What this headline is promising us: free book. Is promising us a free book that was written by a 57-year-old swimsuit model. That this book reveals a top secret way to lose weight. So this book is promising us that it's gonna assist us to lose weight extremely fast. So what you put in your what you put in this blank, if you'd like to lose weight and lose it extremely fast to up to 10 pounds per 5 days or 10 days, then this is going to be the most exciting message you'll ever. So here you put what your prospect is more likely to say yes to. Your targeting prospect. Let's say here you are targeting somebody who's struggling with weight. So a prospect who's struggling with weight, if you say would you like to lose weight extremely fast to up to 10 pounds within 3 days, is more likely to say yes to that. Now the following question in their mind is how. Remember, when you are writing copy, you don't want to take the logic route, you want to take the emotional route. You are arousing emotion. So here the emotion that this introduction style is arousing is curiosity. As human beings, we are curious, you see. So when you've aroused curiosity, that influence your prospect to stick around and read the rest of what you have to say. So now the question that is buzzing on your prospect's mind is, how can I lose that weight extremely fast? How can I accumulate that massive social media following so that I can make over 5 figures, over 6 figures per month using that massive following that I would have accumulated? You see? Yeah. So you put here what your prospect is more likely to say yes to, because small yeses build to bigger yeses. Once somebody has said yes once to you, they are more likely to want to continue saying more yeses to you. Small yeses build up to bigger yeses. Okay, here's now the elephant in the room. Here's why. So here is why. So what do you state after saying here's why? Okay, before I tell you or I disclose to you what to say after saying here is why, the fact that you have stated here is why, your trust points on your prospective subconscious mind, they increase, because the fact that you have stated here is why shows that you are reasoning your stuff, you are not hiding, you are proving your stuff, you know. Something that reasoning is way better than not reasoning. So your prospect tends to trust you if you are reasoning other than somebody who is not reasoning. So by saying he is why, it somehow builds trust points on your prospective subconscious mind, you know, because when you are writing copy, you know, you want to build the trust so that the prospect can trust you, you know, and give you their money then in exchange of the product that or service that you are selling. So that's the role of this here is why. Many copywriters, they use it because it works. It's been proven and tested to convert. So I'm linking to you this copyright, this introduction writing style to you. No, people tend to hide what makes them successful, but you are lucky that I'm disclosing this to you. Then after saying here is why, the following thing you do, you tell a story. An emotional story have been proven and tested to convert. You see why? As I've told you, when emotions are involved, logic shuts down. You see, let's say you are angry. When a person is angry, tend to make decisions that they will regret for the next 10 years, for the rest of your lives. Some can lose their careers, some can lose their time. So you can be arrested for the reason, for the decision you took when you were angry. You see, so when people are emotional, they tend to make a blunder mistake, because logic has shut down. You see, like for example, when you are too happy, you over promise. Now when you back to your normal state, you get surprised about the promises that you gave people. You see, so when human beings are in an emotional state, the logic shuts down. So when you're selling a high ticket offer, the thing that you have to do, don't sell using the logic. What you should be doing, you should be taking the emotion route, because once emotion are involved, logic shuts down. So once you have wrapped your prospect with emotion, that it can be easy for you to sell them at a higher price, because now the logic has shut down. So after saying here's why, you want to tell a story, preferably an emotional story. You see, why do people buy Apple? They are buying a story. They are not buying the Apple product. They are buying a story. Whose story? Steve Jobs' story. Steve Jobs is an inspiration to almost every entrepreneur in this little rock called Earth. Because he rised from rags to riches. So as an entrepreneur, you get an inspiration from Steve Jobs. So when you find entrepreneurs like Patrick Bet-David, entrepreneurs like Justin Goff, entrepreneurs like Russell Brunson, entrepreneurs like Stephen James, when they're buying Apple products, they are not buying Apple, they are buying the story from Steve Jobs. You see, it's an emotional story, it's an inspirational story. So that's why Apple is able to charge higher prices. When I'm buying Tesla, I'm not actually buying Tesla, I'm buying the story of Elon Musk. Facts tell, stories sell. Okay, let's have a look here at this sales letter that was written by Gary Halbert. Free book by 57-year-old swimsuit model reveals a top secret way to lose weight extremely fast. Okay, if you'd like to lose weight for real, then do it extremely fast, up to 10 pounds of fat and fluid in 2 days, then up to 1 pound a day until you reach your goal. This is going to be the most exciting message you'll ever read. Here's why. The woman you see in this picture now is telling the story about this woman in this picture. You see, so when you are telling a story, your story should be an emotional story. Whether it's shock, surprise, excitement, inspiration, motivation, you see. And then also your story should be related, or you must relate it to the product that you are selling. So when your story is emotional, let's say it's inspirational, it's motivational, then the prospect falls in love with your story. Then they are more likely to also fall in love with your product, because your product is related to this story. You see, so here Gary Halbert told a story about this woman. This woman is Deborah Scott. You see, this woman is a swimsuit model. As a swimsuit model, when you're a model, your career depends on your weight. When you are overweight, you are putting your career at risk. You see, but when you are in good shape, you are putting yourself in a potential of making more money with your modeling career. So this is related. This story is related because this woman wrote this book, because he's got an authority to teach about how to lose weight, because his career depends on weight. So that how this story is related to this woman. So make sure that your story is related to the product, so that when your prospect falls in love with your story, they are also more likely to fall in love with your product, because your product is related to your story. You feel me? Yes. Okay. Yeah, I think I've said it all. You see, so this template, you can also twist it and be like this: do you or would you like to blank? Would you like to lose weight extremely fast to up to 10 pounds within 3 days? Then this is going to be the most exciting message you'll ever read. Here's why. You see? Or you can twist it and say it like this. If you are interested in blank, then this is going to be the most exciting message you'll ever read. Here is why. You see? I hope you learned a lot out of this video. By the way, I am a copywriter. I work as a copywriter. If you want to save yourself some precious time and delegate copywriting to me, don't hesitate to send me an email at sbo@sbotango.com. You heard that right. sbo@sbotango.com. Then we take it from there. If you learned one or two things out of this video, please ensure you press the subscription button as well as the notification bell so that you can be notified when I've uploaded another video that is going to make you a better copywriter tomorrow. See you on the next video. Take care. Have a nice day. I love you.